Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. In the last episode, we went on a little bit of a trip around the world again just to get ourselves to 500 moons and unlock the current area that we're going to be heading to, the darker side of the moon. And we also beat the dark side, but who really cares about that? Anyways, let's go ahead and go! Also, for the outfit I decided to wear, I decided to go basic bitch and decided to just use the regular Mario outfit because, why not? It's like, it feels like the right outfit to wear because it's well, this will probably end up being the last episode of the series just because, well, there's not really anything else for us to really do after this. So, here we are, darker side of the moon. And I'm very sure, yep, only one objective to do here. One whole thing. And we have people cheering us on and Jump Up Superstar playing. It's time for us to go. Oh, what do you have to say, Pauline? Oh, Mario, jump, man! Alright, so to kick off our journey on the darker side of the moon, we have to go ahead and get a frog and just start jumping. And once we jump up a little bit, we have a warp pipe and a very clear objective on where to go. So let's go ahead and get into what the darker side of the moon actually is. The darker side of the moon is this game's, what's it called? Like, super difficult level. Akin to something like the perfect run for Mario Galaxy 2 or Champions Row for Super Mario 3D World. The darker side of the moon is one last challenge to really put you to the test and learn, see what exactly you learn throughout your time playing this game. And this actually is... Not realize I could climb that again. Okay, so already off to a bad start, but what's it called? The darker side of the moon gently just puts it to a test to see what exactly you have learned throughout the game. It puts in all sorts of gimmicks and shit from like, well, pretty much all the levels. It mixes and matches depending on whatever it feels like would be the most challenging, and you're going to see it does get very challenging in some parts. Like right here. In this section, we just have to do some long jumps and hopefully get past the fast-moving ramps right here and not get caught on the walls here, because if we do, we're plunging right into the lava. Actually, I think there's a heart right here. Yep, there is. Okay. Now, I will say, I don't know if I'll be doing too much commentary here, because this, as you can imagine, this requires basically a lot of concentration, since most of these sections here are insanely just difficult. That being said, though, I probably will try my best to talk. I just don't know how good it's going to sound, because I'm trying to just not take too long on this, really, because I know how difficult this can be, because I've done this before. It's fucking insane how like bullshit some of these sections can get. But for the most part, we're not really at the difficult part, or at least what I consider to be the difficult part of this, what's it called, moon, or this whole level, I guess. There is one section I believe to be the most difficult, and we're not going to be there for a little bit, so we should be fine just kind of getting through here. I don't think there's anything really besides, like, I think there's literally going to be nothing else here besides, like, just, not moons, but hearts. And you will want to use those hearts because, what's it called? You're just going to want to take advantage of whatever health the game decides to give you. Also, frozen water from the Snow Kingdom begins back. But this time, you're going to want to make sure you use that to your advantage just because, what's it called? Got some fuzzies here. You're going to want to make sure to just be careful with what you're doing in this section because, if you're not careful with your timing, you'll get caught on either the fuzzies or the frozen water because you do need to do that. And we have a section with Yoshi, actually, so we're going to be... Son of a bitch, I didn't realize I could. Because usually Yoshis can eat fuzzies in some games, but I guess not this one. Okay, so for this section, we're just going to want to use Yoshi's little tongue wall jump here to go from wall to wall. Just kind of avoid the fuzzies as much as possible. You want to stay on this side for this direction, and then on this track, and then that's it for Yoshi. Well, not really. You could use Yoshi for this section right here, which just requires you to be very careful around these fucking what's it called? Ring of fire things, because I don't think there's too much to really look forward to here. Shouldn't be. Sorry, Yoshi. I have to go Super Mario roll on your ass and just kind of fucking kick you out. The Sphinx is there, but I'm not going to answer his question just because I kind of don't think there's any reason to really go there. Alright, so for this section, we need to get rid of Cappy here and do some wall jumping. You're gonna want to watch out for all the blocks and shit that are gonna be, what's it called? Disappearing and reappearing here, just because they're gonna. If you're too slow, they're gonna go ahead and just kind of like shove you out of it, and you're gonna know if you're too slow, because well, the game will shove you out into the lava. And also, you're gonna want to be able to just pay attention to where you're gonna need to go, because what's it called? The like money rings will tell you where you need to go. Anyways, onto here. We're gonna glide with the bot flies here. Let's see. This section isn't too difficult, as long as you're just like not flying into them and just like kind of moving constantly. There's no way to hell these bot flies are gonna actually hit you, so just be sure to aim at least where the fucking things of wind are. And we made it to this section. Gonna be very precise with your flicks here, because if you aren't, you're gonna fall into lava, and you don't want that to happen. I'm gonna say fuck the money rings, because I'm just gonna go ahead and try my best to get to this little island here, because we have our next challenge, which I'm sure you could tell what it was. Oh, never mind. This fucking, oh, I hate this fucking section. I could tell you right now, I hate this section. So basically, this section consists of you trying to avoid hitting these this one ring of fire right here as much as possible, because if you do, it sets off a chain reaction that cannot be stopped, because it fucking just starts to like shoot 80,000 rings of fire, and you can't stop it, but you need to get these fuzzy things off, because if you don't, they'll overcrowd here, and God fucking damn it, okay, no. They'll start to overcrowd the fucking platform, and it's just going to become hell to try and avoid. But at the same time, I mean, it's not too difficult to avoid. It's just, it's going to become very annoying very quickly to start avoiding the rings of fire. But that's not the section I'm really worried about here. I am worried about this section just because, you know, it's fucking tedious to just keep avoiding the rings of fire. But not this section either. This section's fairly easy, but it might not be too easy compared to how it would be because of my fucking stick drift, but probably easy. I imagine it'll be easy. There we go. This fucking section right here. I hate this section. This section requires you to go through a Donkey Kong level with barrels falling down, and the reason why I find it so bullshit is because the controls. Hold on. Drinking water. The controls start sideways, and you have to fucking run through like it's a circle, and you have to hope to God the fucking game shows you mercy and decides not to fucking give you barrels in your direction. Because if it does, it requires you to fucking do some insane fucking platforming to just avoid them. Now my tip for this little section here is to fucking hold your controller in the direction you're facing and rotate your controller in the circle you're gonna end up going in. Now I say that because it's genuinely so fucking stupid. Anyways, that section right here actually may be a little bit difficult here. We have to go through this section of like the final section of the moon again, except it's a bit more difficult this time. I don't remember exactly what they add, but you can take damage here, and it's going to be very annoying. You do spawn with 6 hearts again, which is a good thing, but it's very kind of a... Okay, yeah, that's... Just gonna want to kind of brute force your way through. You're gonna take damage here, but you're gonna want to just brute force your way through. I think he can actually turn around and like just hit the balls that are about to face you. But I mean, you can't brute force your way through. It's not like it matters that much. You do want to be careful with your health though, because running out here would be brutal. Anyways, now that we're done with that, we're at 4. I think I was at 4, like just even before I went in there. So it's not like it really matters too much. Oh, let's... is that actually it? Is that it? I think this is it. Yeah, here we are. That's actually, yeah, I thought there was more, I guess. T... H... A... N... Go back. K... Y... O... U. With a nice little thank you message from the developers. We can do this to showcase the full message off. Wow, thank you. And with that, you go in this warp pipe. And we're here. We go up here, it's a giant stone that looks very similar to the Metro Kingdom's, what's it called? Metro Kingdom City Hall. Very akin to that, except go inside, it's just a giant stone. And with that, we have nothing else really stopping us now. There's no other obstacles. The only way we could really lose is if I decided to walk off and what's it called? Just kind of drop down. And that's it really for Super Mario Odyssey. With the darker side of the moon done, there's not a lot for us to do left besides 100% of the game. So I think that'll be it for the Let's Play really once we get this. But we gotta get rid of the frog here. Gotta go up. And we hear the Crusade Kingdom music box again one last time as we climb up towards our final moon that we're gonna get for this Let's Play. I like this game a lot, Let's Playing it. I think, although I think there were times I could have, what's it called, done the pacing better for this. I think overall I had a good time Let's Playing this game. I had a joy, what's it called, like replaying this game again after so long. And overall, I'm glad I Let's Played this, really. I think it was a good time. Even though I thought this would be more difficult, I guess. I'm guessing nostalgia kind of got in the way of how difficult this level used to be specifically. But that's it. So let's go ahead and get our prize. Flip forward. We get our last multi-moon, which I'm sure you saw the name of, but in case you didn't, Long Journey's End on June 15th, 2024. Well, that's it for the Let's Play, everybody. I don't remember. Oh. Hey, that invisible outfit I talked about in the last episode is actually here. Yeah, this is like the hard mode, I guess, in a way. You can't see what the hell you're doing or where you're at, except for your shadow, so, not really useful, but like, yeah, it's whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna throw back on the regular Mario outfit and, just take a seat. So, yeah, that's it for Super Mario Odyssey, everybody. I, hope you had a good time watching this Let's Play, and, I guess I'll see y'all in the next one, so, see you to then.